These three things have to happen if the Chiefs are going to win. So let's jump right into it. Some good, sound, fundamental defense. Spags is going to have these boys ready to roll, ready to go. If Spags don't have these guys ready to roll, ready to go, it's going to be a long day here in Kansas City. And the reason for that is we already have Lamar Jackson, right, guys? And what does he do best? He's a scrambler. He gets low, okay? Then you got to factor in Derrick Henry, okay? What he does. He's a running back. What is the Chiefs' weakness? Okay? It's been stopping the run. We've seen that time and time, especially at the beginning of the year. Look at last year's game, y'all. Let's just be honest. They ran all over us. You're going to say it's Chris Jones wasn't there, this and that and the third, but the defense still had a job to do, and we still had to tackle, and we did not get it done, guys. That's the facts, okay? So that's why I said one of the three key things has to be Spags has to have that defense out there popping and ready to go. I'm talking about popping and hitting and setting the tone. Okay, we got to set the tone. We got to set the edges. Our DNs got to push everything back to the middle where the D tackles can be there and the linebackers can be there to make the hit. Derrick Henry. And without that, man, it's going to be a long, hard-fought game. So that's key number one is we got to stop and contain Lamar Jackson, keep him in the pocket, make him a pocket passer. We know we're not going to be able to contain the whole entire game. He's going to get out the pocket. He's going to have some plays, okay? But we need to minimize those. We need to minimize those plays that he is getting outside of that pocket, okay? And we have to stop the run because if we don't stop the run with Derrick Henry and we let Lamar run all over us, then that play action pass is going to open up and making him a pocket passer is going to kind of be irrelevant if we don't stop that run. So we have to stop the run, guys. That is key number one. We have to stop the run. Number two. Key number two is very, very important because it's going to fall back down to Andy. Okay? Andy Reid. And why is key number two so important? Is because this. If in the event we get a lead, right? We get the lead. It comes down, let's say we up 21-3. Let's just give an example. Let's say we get up 21-3 or 14-7 or 21-7, something to that effect. At least a 2-touchdown lead, guys, right? Hypothetically, let's say we get up. What we cannot afford, okay, is for Andy to get complacent. Because here in Kansas City, guys, we know Andy gets complacent, okay? We can't afford to get complacent and not run the rock, okay? Let me say it again. And not run the rock. We need to not get complacent, guys. Andy can't get complacent. He has to run the rock, okay? If we don't run that rock, man, everybody knows we're a passing team. It's not a secret. Everybody knows Andy has been a big proponent of passing in the NFL, you know, since he became a coach in Philly, okay? He was, you know, the Packers OC. So, you know, we understand what's going on here, right? So it's not like, it ain't nothing new to these guys. We have to be able to run the ball. Y'all remember that AFC Championship game we lost to Cincinnati? We had that game. We had the game. We let Cincinnati back in. We didn't run the ball, y'all. We got to run the air out that thing. We got Pacheco. We got Carson Steele. You know, we just signed Samaje Perine. So there's no reason to not run the air out of the ball in that case, okay? So that is key number two. Andy has to recognize that when we have a lead, we have to run the air out the ball. We got to get the ball to our backs. Stop being so pass heavy. You know what I'm saying? And you got to look at it because these are the keys to this game. I'm just being honest. These are the keys. Without this, man, we can put those keys up. It's over. We throw those keys out the way. They can go in trash. It ain't no good. Okay? And think about it. When we get goal to go on 1 yard line, what do? We don't never just turn around, hand the ball off to Pacheco. We run a trick play. You know why? Because we don't fire off the line and we don't run the ball, and Andy don't get these guys ready to run and fire off on the ball. Because if we do, you know what I'm saying, you know what's going to happen. We got to have them ready to go fire off and run that ball. Without that, call it a night. The number three thing is going to be OC, Matt Nagy. All right, so going to need you to understand the plays that are being called in and how to get your guys lined up correctly. Because last year, a lot of y'all wanted to blame it off on maybe Kadarius Toney. Part of it was Kadarius Toney's fault for not lining up. But when he did check with the ref and the ref still threw the flag, I mean, come on, bro. That, again, that's Matt Nagy. That's your offense. You got to teach and show your guys how to stay on sides, obviously. Okay? Obviously, that's a part of something that you need to start preaching to your guys. That's all I'm saying. Okay? We got to also know when plays are not working well, guys. We got to know when the play is not working well. We can't call an empty backfield set, right? Knowing that they blitzing and we have nobody to protect Patrick. And then you got Patrick running around like a chicken with his head cut off, making something special happen, which we all have come accustomed to that, okay? And we love to see all the unscripted and off plays, things that they do. But at the same time, guys, you know what I mean? It would be so much better if Pat can just get the ball, step back, survey the field, look around, see what he needs to do, and deliver the pass. That would be best, okay? But we all know it ain't going to happen every time, and it ain't going to just, be that easy. But because of that, we have to make sure we protect him, call other plays to keep Pat safe, upright, and in a good position. If you see that they blitzing or you stopping, guys into coverage, then you got to start running that ball. You got to send in more than just one play. Send in 3 plays, send him a pass, a run, and an audible for the situation. If it is, you know what I'm saying? Because if we can see that, you get paid all that bread, Matt. I know you see it too. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is just be cognitive of what's happening on the field to the point to where you can send in a play. If you see that they are steady just, blitzing us and rushing, and they rush, and they getting up that field on us, then you got to start running draws and screen plays to break that up, to get them to back off, okay? It's the same way as if your corners are playing man-to-man and you ain't got no safeties up top. Back them boys up, you throw that bad boy deep. You take a shot, take a couple shots. That'll back them up a little bit. You dig what I'm saying? That's what we're going to have to do with Baltimore. We're going to have to back Baltimore up because they coming and they pissed. And I know y'all heard Derrick Henry, okay? Derrick Henry said he going to run all over us. Spags, get ready, baby. Get ready. Peace. Get ready. So I'm just putting it out there. So the 3 key things that we're going to have to do if we want to come out and get this dub, you know what I'm saying, in Kansas City tomorrow. GTC, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I want you guys to let me know what y'all think, man. Tell me what y'all think about the 3 keys to victory for the Chiefs tomorrow. Am I right? Am I wrong? What y'all think? I'll let your boy, man.